happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more hardcore, back with some more early hardcore, aka Gabber. We're going to listen to a tune on Gabbadome, and it's another track from Gabbadome 1, and it's another track that I'm re-reacting to because the original one, I don't think it was bad by any means, but again, YouTube compressed my old videos, so there's some that I just feel like, you know what, I'm going to redo it so we can hear it properly. So this is another one, and indeed this is a tune. If you don't know, I have a video mix series of hardcore. I also have like SoundCloud hardcore mixes, meaning I just put an image to it and then it's just like an audio mix. But I have a video mix series of a number of different styles, and the one for hardcore is called Sounds from the Void. And I have different signals. I think there's 6 signals so far, meaning there are 6 mixes, and the most recent mix was almost entirely tracks from the Gabbadome label. There's a couple toward the end that are from the Gabber Head label, but most of the tunes in that mix were from the Gabbadome label. And again, I love that sound, and it was like percolating in my head. So the whole set is pretty much Gabbadome. But in that mix, there's one track where there was like a fluff of like dust on the needle on this turntable, and the track Supreme Selecta, which we're going to listen to now. The like second half of the track, the sound gets a little messed up because the scuff was on, or the dust was on the needle. And I should have just, you know, it's a video mix, but who cares? I should have just taken the needle off, removed the dust, and put it back, and it would sound better and whatever. But I didn't do that because I didn't want to like interrupt the flow of the mix. So it annoyed me when I listened to the mix after, and again, for about 2.5 minutes, you can hear it like, it just has this sort of like less than like perfect audio fidelity sound. So that was unfortunate. So I felt like for that reason, above and beyond just redoing the video because the old video was compressed, Supreme Selecta by X-Fly deserved to be heard in its proper sound. So that's what we're going to do. This is Supreme Selecta, which is the logo side tune on Gabbadome 1. Sometimes, you know, that's sort of the marquee track, is, you know, the way a record can be released. But yeah, Supreme Selecta by X-Fly on Gabbadome 1, 2020. I think we're on 45, but if it starts fast, we'll stop it and go back. Like hot, metallic, like intensity right out of the gate. And a kick-bass combo to die for. Just the bass cannons, that distorted growl with that drum and bass rhythm. I love the samples in this one too. The sort of, you know, the reggae vibes in this one are strong. Original. I can't stress how much I like this label. Frantic, intense, fast, hardcore synth. Strip down a little bit right there, which usually means we're heading into a change. There it is. Little acid birds kind of tweeting at the top of the track. All the while the kick and bass just keep driving away, and the high percussion smashing along with it. A back cue sound leading into the breakdown, you gotta love that. Selecta. This is the part in the mix where it started to get wonky with the sound. Now we got some lasers like shooting out to anyone like hiding. We will eliminate you all. Giving me like original Terminator in the future sort of vibe. original. The laser attack is relentless. It's like the magnification of the signal was like exponential. Oh, the roll. A lot of hardcore tracks give me like sci-fi, dystopian, like futuristic vibes. This is another one, even with the reggae samples. You'll notice a lot of hardcore mixes I post with that they're like the SoundCloud ones. I'll put like sci-fi dystopian art images with it. There's a reason for that. That's kind of where my brain goes sometimes with hardcore. Oh. I didn't remember that pause in the breakdown. The acid birds are back. And it's like the layers. It's like there's the drum and bass, you know, like the rhythm with the snare, but there's also like kind of a smashing cymbal going along with the kick. It's amazing, like, now that there's no dust on the needle, it sounds the way it should. That fade ending, that's awesome. Sometimes it's like a big cymbal crash, but that just like everything sort of petered out. Yeah, it's amazing. I like all three tracks on this record. Again, I think maybe Rule the Nation might be my favorite, but I love the one that samples the brain from Planet Auris, the one of my satellites, and then this one is fantastic as well. So honestly, there's not a tune that's not A quality, like A+ quality. On this opening release, and honestly, to me, it just sets the tone for, you know, the 5 releases that have come after it, because they're just all on that level. They all have that same sort of old school Gabber sound. So big ups to Gabbadome, the label. Big ups to Paolo for this tune specifically. And yeah, plenty more to come. I've done a number of reactions to the Gabbadome label already. There's a couple reactions I'm going to redo, including, you know, the ones that I've just redone here. But there's also some more like tracks that I need to react to anew that I never got around to before I had to switch channels. So yeah, bottom line, look for lots more Gabbadome reactions coming, because they will definitely be on the channel. So thank you for listening and watching. I do appreciate it. Have a good day, have a good night. I'll see you next time. Peace.